Good day and welcome to Zelda.
And for those who are just joining, this is my social security number.
You'd be surprised how often we do that gag.
I would not. If anyone's been listening with any degree of frequency. Also, this is terrifying that you have like a banner now.
I tried something.
I assume that's not going to be there the entire time.
Well, it's going to be there the entire time now.
Oh, God.
Do you want...
No.
I can turn it
awful.
off.
Wait, hold on. The stream's still loading for me.
God. Nah. There.
What is this?
Ugly. That's what it is.
Fine. Just threw something together to make sure it worked. It doesn't need to be there. God.
It's
okay
fine
for
for,
it
like,
to
the
be there when
beginning.
we start, but then, like, if you had to watch that the entire time, I would feel terrible for them.
I mean, I feel terrible for having to watch this the entire time anyway, but...
Ew.
Yeah, I mean, fair.
Now it's a black bar. There's nothing there.
There's nothing. Just you get nothing.
It's exactly what's within Gogglebop's soul.
Okay.
No. Nothing for any of you. Sorry. Not sorry.
I mean, I did steal fizzy lifting drinks, so I understand.
You get nothing.
I know! This was established. I was
It felt
agreeing
like it was
with you.
worth staying again.
It wasn't.
All right,
Welcome to the Legend of Zelda: Link falls off a building.
The dude just likes falling a lot, okay? I forgot which way I was going.
Ghosts!
Still don't have any of those.
Pose?
The ghosts.
Like the ghost buddies.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
that's
have
a
any of
ghost.
those.
I thought you were talking about like the ghosts you collect.
Oh,
I will
the pose
steal
or
your
whatever?
posol.
I have like a couple hundred poles. They're pretty easy to find, but...
Yeah, they're all over the place.
Needs more Poles voices.
Ooh.
My biggest source for them has been just running around like an idiot and being like, oh, there's some pose here. They definitely turned them into like Mario coins where it's like, is that place safe to go to? Oh, yes, definitely. There's some pose.
Well, not always, but usually it's... See a big cluster of them, it's safe.
You would think that a place where a big cluster of ghosts congregated would be a place where people had died, but no.
The idea is that they're just all hanging out together. It's no worries.
We're just a bunch of assholes.
Yeah, exactly. What could be your confusion?
I have to say, coming back to Pokemon after playing Zelda, I'm getting the controls all mixed up in my head.
I mean, I get the controls mixed up in my head playing the game constantly. Like, guess what? I never have any idea what I'm doing.
Trying to determine if you intend to dive directly into the depths. It
Oh,
looks
absolutely.
Like it, yeah.
We're going down.
I remember this part from Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah. Now, where is the ground? Ah, it's probably close enough.
So
I'll
after
find it.
falling for approximately 30 years,
I'd hate to spoil anybody right now, but I definitely have the goddamn part of the miner's outfit, which is just goddamn ridiculous.
I mean, I'm still
Which part?
like... Oh. Okay, well that looks worse. I was already perturbed by you having most of the classic outfit, but not the hat.
Yeah, I somehow have gotten like 0 hats over the course of this entire game. Like I wound up with an amiibo-based special helmet for Gorons, but not an actual like hat of time.
Oh, I remember that game. It was okay.
Yeah, no, I liked it pretty well. That one movie level was kind of interesting.
I found it like... It's too easy to do everything in the moveset. There's nothing that feels like I needed to explore the moveset, so I got bored very quickly. But
You know what?
it wasn't a
that is
bad game.
accurate summation.
You need at least a few things that are hard enough that they feel like you got a master on.
A few things that are hard enough.
Nope, won't be commenting. I have made my decision.
Excellent plan. Great. I am making a beeline for this blue dot that I had marked off at an earlier time. So I've been very much using the mapping system and just looking around while underground for something vaguely orange and then marking it with on my map. And then heading for the vaguely orange thing.
Yep.
No,
Yeah, I was wondering that you were going into the depths with so few arrows, but I guess you have a flashlight now.
And I also have been constantly running out of arrows.
You consider getting more arrows.
I should. But I often get myself killed in doing that, so there is that. Yeah, let's see what
Yeah, I understand. Buying from the shops can be dangerous.
Spending money? My god.
Not that anybody has any money in this game.
Let's go see if I can creep up on some moblins and maybe steal some arrows from them. I will be spoiling a ghost power because I can't live without it.
Oh no!
Guess what? Lightning. So I feel like when I was streaming this, 2 weeks ago? Like, I was still kind of getting a feel for it. Like, now I'm kind of back, but also absolutely going to die a bunch, so don't worry.
I love dying. You have shown notable improvements since last week, though, so I'll give you that.
Why, thank you. I was still trying to remember how the game worked. It's like, I beat every shrine in the original. I should remember how to flurry.
I can never do that properly. I just run in and hit them a bunch of times with a regular heavy arrow or the heavy sword, and they can't attack because they're just getting bapped around.
Exactly. But
Hopping and
sometimes,
bopping.
like, I saw an actual Linnell again, and I'm like, I used to be able to beat these guys. And I'm thinking to myself, I can't do that now.
It does sound suspiciously like a lie, though, so...
He used to beat the crap out of those guys.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But it has been a while.
Fire arrows are.
Oh no, your knight's claymore.
It is always nice when it starts running low and it's like, hey, look at these rocks over here. Wow.
Reconsidered.
Alright, I picked up some arrows now. Now, the important thing is to chip away all these rocks without inevitably hitting an explosive barrel somebody left behind.
Please
Dude,
do
is this dude
that.
gonna blow you up? Is this dude gonna blow you up?
Because let me tell you how many
I
times
want
I've
it.
just exploded myself.
I want that to happen so bad.
I see it.
I
see
need Gogglebop to
explosive.
suffer.
I think I have a fairy at the moment, knock on wood, so at least it wouldn't be a complete instant death immediately.
Yeah, I like it when
need
they
you to
throw.
suffer.
I like it when they throw like.
Hey, can you hear me now?
explosive-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have been muted because I have a new headphone and it's stupid and I don't know how it works. So I apologize for that.
Ain't nothing to apologize for.
You can't. I'm guessing you can't reversal arrows like you can when they throw like bombs and shit at you.
I mean, arrows move super fast, so if
I
you
tried
can,
it and I
you
wasn't
better
able
be-
to.
Yeah.
Like when I highlighted it in the air, it didn't respond.
Yeah. Figured.
But that might also have just been the angle that I was at, where it wasn't able to detect what I was attempting to highlight. So who knows?
You just try to see if a thrown claymore would break a rock.
I was
Didn't
just tired
try,
of seeing
succeeded.
that.
My.
Sending Gogglebop to the goggle depths.
It's the dark.
The dark.
Also, I've got to be totally low on bows if I'm able to pick up bows right now. I don't usually keep a big stock of those. Alright.
It would probably be more important if you had more arrows.
It would
Yeah.
be.
Why are you so low on arrows?
I've been using a lot of arrows!
I feel like that's a real take a guess.
I've also gotten the habit of when I have two weapons, just drop one weapon and attach it to the other weapon.
What if more weapon?
What if all weapon?
Weapon. Also, I like that the new tree enemy in this game makes me now fear trees whenever I see them. That was not
See,
a
like,
problem
I
I used
enemy.
to have.
Chopped down any tree that I saw, so it wasn't a problem for me.
It's not even a tough enemy, they're just bastards.
They're just
Yeah.
annoying.
They're just awful.
Like, bro,
They're
you
just
could
the
have been a
fucking
tree.
worst.
Fucking Treebeard here.
You could have been a tree. Oh, gross.
Could have been anything.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da.
So while Gogglebob is running around in the depths, I am currently trying to solve all the problems in Hateno Village. And it's very... One of the quests is to like try and get everybody to vote for the asshole who has half like the world dressed in mushrooms. And I don't want people to vote for her, but I don't see like a way to resolve this
alternative.
without. Yeah. There does not seem to be a scenario in which she loses the election.
Have you considered running against her?
That is democracy.
Link is terrible at politics. It's
Public
not that
speaking,
he
too.
like holds bad ideals or opinions. It's a Goku situation where I'm not sure he can read.
Wait,
He's gonna be able to read at least a
Lincoln,
little.
yeah, Link can definitely read because you know he can read because they tell you every time you find something he can't read. This is an ancient Hylian and you're screwed. This is in goat language. Please look away.
Are you sure ancient Hylian isn't just English?
I'm
Could
pretty
be.
sure it is.
Definitely could be.
They speak it. It's good enough for Planet Gunsmoke. It's good enough for Hyrule.
Yeah, exactly. God, the accents on Planet Gunsmoke have to be so weird, though, right?
They're all designed to like let as little sand in your mouth as possible, and
Yeah.
when you're talking in the wind.
Yeah, so very, very short bursts of words. All right, Gogglebob, do you want me to give you a hint as to what you should actually be doing right now?
I mean, what I'm actually doing is kind of running toward a bulb, so you can tell me what you want me to do, sure.
You go back to the Great Plateau and talk to the statues.
I did do that.
Figure your shit out. Okay. And what did they tell you?
They said that they like were missing something behind a river or boat or waterfall. There was a waterfall.
Water, yes, water on the Great Plateau. Where's water on the Great Plateau? I'm sure you can figure this out. You're a smart boy.
Solve my maze.
Like a lake?
Yes!
Okay.
Oh, you're doing so good. You're so close. We're all so proud of you.
And it's really going at it.
I can be mean when I want to be.
There's all sorts of
Oh, I've
water,
noticed.
though.
Yeah, we know.
Finally, you're done with Legaia.
Alright.
Hey, AJ, what's up?
I
Gogglebob?
just finished watching the first Naked Gun movie on YouTube.
I wasn't aware that was on there.
If you go
Yeah.
to where
Go on, Gene.
Great Plateau is on the map.
I still think Top Secret is better, but that's just me.
Yes, Genie?
Oh, open up the map, please.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Great Plateau on the map.
Okay, sorry, I got a little bit of delay.
I understand.
There's a part where
Think not the
see where that
waterfall.
little there's like where the two roads meet there by the Abyss. Yeah, by the little Abyss enter symbol there, up to north on the north side.
I love this with the delay. This has got to be absolute hell.
Northeast.
Yeah.
Gotta go up northeast.
Yeah, by where it says Forest of Time.
Right?
I got Forest of Spirits. Got Hopper Pond. Oh,
I'm
Forest of Time.
reading Forest of Time on
Okay,
your screen
I
right
see
now.
Forest of Time. Okay, good.
All right, you see the lake closest to that's on the Great Plateau.
Like the lake that's right by the entrance?
Yes.
Or are we talking about Lake Colomo?
No.
No.
And definitely
Yes.
not the River of the Dead.
Yep, right there. Where the stamp. Put a stamp there.
In the by the entrance level thing?
Yes.
Oh, well, I was already there.
Exactly. Now you're going back there.
Oh, and I see that. Oh, there is a lake that is above ground but not underground.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yep.
neat. Okay, I'm gonna put a stamp there, but I'm still making my way to this blue dot over here.
That's fine. That's fine.
We'll
Do
come
what I
back to
must.
that.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have any trouble getting there because there's probably gonna be hazards. Yeah, whatever. Let's give it a shot. Oh, this isn't the blue dot. This is a different dot. Yeah, whatever works. It's important as progress is being made. I think.
So are the light roots right below a shrine?
Yes.
Yes.
That seems to be 100% consistent.
Yep.
So if you see a
Also, the elevation is inverted, so all mountains are valleys in the deep.
yes, it's like the
that's
depths
cool.
is some kind of dark world or something, like a reverse of Hyrule.
What? I could not imagine a scenario where that's in a Zelda game. That's just ridiculous.
Why would they
You need
even
to-
do such a
You
thing?
need to stop making up ridiculous ideas.
Yay, light root. Whee! And it brightened the surrounding area. Okay, so there's just like no way I'm getting past that river. I'd have to go all the way around and back to this way, so
Yeah, all rivers are impassable walls.
fine.
Well,
travel
Few
back.
exceptions.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, spoilers or something, but getting to the mine in Rito Village, that was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, that took some work. That took some doing.
It's like, could you guys not build your town in the middle of a lake or whatever the hell's happening there?
What? Talking about Mexico City? What?
Exactly.
What?
That's how Mexico City was built on top of a lake bed, and it's sinking by like 1/8 of an inch every year.
Damn.
Viva. Alrighty. So here I am at the underground wannabe lake.
Hey, Beat, are you in the midst of seeing Spider-Verse this weekend?
Probably not. No, we never see movies the first week they come out.
That's a smart decision.
Am I supposed to climb this thing?
And next time we go to theaters, we're probably gonna see Fast X because I am trash.
You know what?
Or like Trash
Some-
X.
sometimes you just need a juicy burger.
I love the fast movies. I'm not even kidding. That shit is extremely my jam.
I don't think anyone is going to dispute you on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, those are movies that they know what they're doing and they just have fun with them. Like the end. Like it doesn't It doesn't need
There
to
is
be more
no-
complicated.
There's nothing deep about a fast movie. It's a fast movie.
And it's furious too.
Yeah, it's fast and it's furious.
It's got everything. What else more could you
Yeah,
have?
what more could you possibly ask for?
Maybe like 10 of them, but I guess that's it.
I wanted 10 of them, and I got 10 of them.
11. Don't forget Wild Speed Super Combo, also known as Hobbs and Shaw in the States.
Oh yes, of course. Yes, 11 of them. I got 11 of them.
It was named the Wild Speed Super Combo in
All of the
international.
fast movies have
in
the most
Japan, they're all
incredible
called Wild Speed.
names. But all the fast movies have incredible names in both America and elsewhere. They're wonderful.
Yeah.
You'll
Yeah,
be
well,
disappointed.
I'm gonna list them off because I have it memorized. Wild Speed, Wild Speed 2X, Wild Speed 3X, Wild Speed Max, Mega Max, Euro Mission, Guy Mission, Ice Break, and I think it was Super Combo, and then Jet Break, and now it's Fire Boost.
That's
I'm gonna ask
amazing.
if there was a
I don't
fire
think they
one.
ever managed to beat Guy Mission with that one.
God, I mean, how could anyone? You just have to like know when you peaked.
I like Super Combo.
Super
That-
Combo is good.
Super Combo is good, but Guy Mission is so much more evocative, but also mysterious.
Guy Mission.
Also, I am going to be disappointed when the last one isn't called The Last of the Furious.
God damn it! Now, why
Yeah,
must
nothing
you
can stand up to that.
The inadequacies of the world so transparent. Why must you show me a better existence and only to have it ripped away?
I'm so sorry. I'll make you a custom DVD cover for it. It'll have stick figures in that title.
Well,
You know what
thank you for your heroism.
they're gonna call it the final of the Furious, but the way they're gonna do it is that like they're gonna do that Resident Evil thing where the I and the main like part of the L are highlighted, so it looks like it's also saying 11.
That is good. I'll take that. Shit, I'll take it.
Okay, I came back to the lake, but I got nothing here.
You gotta look for Dom Toretto or gotta look for him family.
Dude, Goggle Bob, back on the surface.
Back in the streets.
Imagine if the person who plays Vin Diesel's mom, or is the lady his mom or his grandma? I don't know. Imagine if she ends up just in like some kind of like 70s like Huda or something like that.
Dude, I'd watch it.
I'm saying like wait, did Fast X already came out, cool. Who I'm just looking up.
Climbing this thing because I can.
I know. I get it. I absolutely get it. But like when you want to accomplish something,
Wow.
Holy shit!
the entire don't act like this is a fucking surprise. We named the fucking channel Bully and Goggle Bob.
You named the channel Bully.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And none
you
of you
keep saying
stopped me.
we.
I didn't actually know
recall
how at the
getting a
time,
vote.
and now it would feel weird to change it.
It would feel weird to change it.
What's going on? I don't get it.
Oh, it's we have the group chat for like planning the streams, and I named it in my great wisdom, Bully and Goggle Bob for fun and profit.
Nice.
And meanwhile, I have made $0 from this enterprise.
Yeah,
Where's my
you're in it for
money?
Zero,
you're doing it
bro.
for fun. I, on the other hand, am doing it for profit, and that's why I've made
Have you
$7
made money
billion.
off Okay, then give me my cut.
I'm sorry. Did you sign a contract?
Did you offer one?
We're talking about you, not about me.
Keep in mind the stream is
If
being
you're the one,
recorded.
if you're the one taking in the money, we're also talking about you.
Yeah, you're right. Damn it. Fuck. All right, Goggle Bob, it's actually good that you're not on the Great Plateau because you didn't set up your you didn't get any warp points there. Like an asshole.
This is
But
true.
it's- Okay,
I
I'm
know
here to
now
help.
where the shrine should be.
God, this game is so fucking cool. Like every time I just watch you shoot up from the ground to like the sky level, I'm just like, you know what? This game is actually very fucking
You know, I have
cool.
to say, I enjoyed the Sheikah Towers or whatever they were called in the previous game, but
Oh, yeah, so did I.
replacing them with like freaking launch pads was just brilliant. Like this is all we need from the world.
People are done climbing towers. We needed a replacement.
Yeah, it's like okay, you already climbed towers. Let's shoot you out of a fucking cannon.
You get the benefit of being able to see things, but you also get the thrill of being shot out of a cannon.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have the weird clown men from Twilight Princess that also shot Link out of a cannon.
Oh, I hated those guys.
I love those guys.
I hated
They were
those
very
clown
tired
men.
looking.
Imagine if Midna came back and the entire internet just exploded.
No. I will not imagine that right now.
Yeah.
Okay, what if Groose came back?
Okay, I'm here for that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
We can do
Actually,
that.
I'm just realizing, what if Sidon is a reincarnation of Groose somehow?
Sure.
He doesn't
What
have
if
this
he
sheer
isn't?
clownish energy.
Yeah, true.
I mean mainly in color theory and also hair.
Yeah, but you also need to have a certain degree of Biff from Back to the Future in you to be
That is true.
a
Yeah. Sidon is forever on his very specific bullshit. I don't think it's Groose's form of bullshit though.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I just had an epiphany of like, wait, same hair, same color.
Hey, Bob, it's on the
Yes?
wall on the outside of the plateau.
So
Thank you. Thank
I
you,
gotta
Genie,
break
for
this thing?
saving me from being the one to say it.
I mean, it's raining. I'm afraid to go down
See
there.
that ledge that you keep walking towards. Jump off it. God, I'm looking at the thing you need to do, and like, it's the emotional opposite of when I knew you missed a jump in Mystical Ninja Goemon, and like I got
Not
to
the
enjoy
game.
30 seconds of anticipation of watching you fuck up.
I like how you got that just like you just completely you pulled out an actual game, but it was not the correct one.
What was the one
It was
where
Great Fence
Great
Musashi you're thinking
Musashi.
whatever, same thing.
of. No, it's not. They were both very important to me as a child. I will enumerate the differences as you force me to.
I won't force that, and I'm sorry. I apologize.
Thank you.
Please forgive.
I just want to spare you that problem.
I'm glad I saved a rock.
Dude, that rock is
Congratulations to
important.
this
That
rock.
rock has a soul.
I mean, that rock has given me some pretty good clothes in the past, so I really can't be upset.
I am a rock.
And a rock feels no pain.
How much of the Gloom set do you have, Goggle Bob?
Oh, I
You have
got
all of it?
maximum gloom set.
All right, so you're all gloomed out.
I'm maximum gloomed.
Bro, you're glooming so fucking hard right now.
Why would you
Glooming
gloom
all
like
day
this?
long.
Every day I'm glooming.
I really feel like Japan should learn not to make like costumes with like Queenie cloaks, but whatever, we're gonna live with those.
I mean, like, big pointy hat has been a thing forever. And us, dumb assholes in America, kind of fucked it up.
Agreed.
Oh, okay, yeah, I wasn't thinking about pointy hats, and now I'm.
Yeah, no, the second it's in your head, it's not going anywhere.
I mean,
Yeah.
the first time I
was-
saw the hat piece of the costume, I was like, "Whoa, guys, a choice."
That's why you can't dye them white.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Imagine if the first Legend of Zelda game in like the States was marketed as a tie-in to the Tom Cruise movie Legend, and then the one with Tim Curry where he's like the evil seed of what you've done germinates within you, and then the series kept going, and I don't know where I'm going with this. I just think that would be fucked up.
Yeah, I'm not ready to follow where you're going with that.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
seen that movie, and I'm okay with
Two
you know,
astronauts on the moon.
Two dudes.
Yeah.
Would Link be the rock thrower or the one hit by the rock beat?
Okay, it depends on the Link. I feel like Ocarina of Time Link would never hit someone with a rock, and Breath of the Wild Link would absolutely kill someone with a rock feral style.
Well, we need to find out what each Link would do in this context.
Now, here's a question for you, Beat, since you've played a lot of this game, and I'm forming
Yes.
my own opinions on it. Do
Yes.
you feel that, on a basic level, this Link is the same as Breath of the Wild Link?
Yes.
Okay.
But there are... How to put this? This Link is absolutely a straight line from Breath of the Wild Link. Right down to him, like getting clothes of incredible sleditudinous.
Wait, isn't this... Wait, so, but... Isn't the game only had like a 2 or 3, like 5-year time skip or whatever? Why wouldn't it be the
My
same?
theory is it's a 6-year time skip because that's how
Like in real life.
Rhodeson's daughter appears to be.
I mean, I can say
Okay.
I'm a different person from 7 years ago, so like I don't,
Sure,
I
fair
don't
enough,
mind
but
saying
I-
that
God, yes.
Link could have changed
Okay.
and grown.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I mean, like if it's something like Zelda 2 or the Toon Link games, usually those the
We're
gap.
saying there's no question like they're the same canonical Link. We're just saying
It's a
like
question
I'm,
about whether there feels like there's continuity between the character.
yeah,
Well, and
Ah,
even
like,
beyond
they feel like the same
continuity, I
guy.
would say the question
like
is,
like
is a Link
I
who
guess
did
you would say
Breath of the Wild the same Link in the regards of, because I genuinely buy the
oh,
belief
okay, I see what you mean.
that Link when he wakes up in Breath of the Wild effectively died and is basically a new organism at this point. And
With a
after,
funky hand.
after having gone through all of everything that happened in that game, is he then...
Okay, well, I have a kind of complicated take on Link.
Oh, I am surprised by this
Complicated.
information.
Yeah, no. But namely, Breath of the Wild is a very important game to me. It's a game I love very, very much, and I also love this game very, very much. Even though I've only been playing it for a little bit, but it's a very good game. So you know, it's just fucking
Only been
good.
playing it a lot for 3 weeks.
Yeah, exactly. But my take on Breath of the Wild Link is less that he's just like a weird gremlin man or Sidon's boyfriend or whatever, and more that he's a guy who had a life and fully intended to live that life, independent of what he just basically considered his job. The job he was good at, but it was just a job. It wasn't something he was going to do forever. And then he died. And then he came back, and all that was left was his job. And it's all he had. So it's all he did. And, like, my sort of take on this version of Link was that as soon as, like, Breath of the Wild was done, his, like, attitude would be, all right, fuck y'all, I'm out. But this game, you know, he's still serving Zelda. He's still there. So I guess the alternate take is that, you know, it's all he has. It's all that's left. It's the only thing he really knows at this point.
The
So,
only
yeah,
thing he
will
knows
keep
for
doing it.
real, there will
Yeah,
be
so-
bloodshed.
So it's all he can do. It's all he keeps doing. It's you know, it's the only thing he's got. His family's dead. His fiance's dead. He had
Wait,
a life
no-
he was planning
Oh
to have.
right,
but
no, it's not Zelda. Right.
Yeah, no. His fiance was not Zelda. It was a fish. And
Right,
my
yeah.
take is if somebody was going to propose to you, they probably talk to you about it first. So yeah, my headcanon is that he
One would
absolutely
hope
was.
anyway.
He absolutely was soft engaged. But like that's all gone now. So all he's really got now is this job. It's a job he's very good at, but it's not necessarily what I think he wanted to do for the rest of his life. It's not it's actually quite difficult being a child soldier, turns out. So now he's a little bit older, obviously. He's like he's probably about 25 in this game, which is I think is the oldest a Link has ever been canonically. And, you know, this is just what he does. This is all he's got. Also, like, the frostbite armor is definitely the second coming of the Gerudo outfit.
Frostbite armor.
Yeah, like, whatever can be said about this Link, he's definitely non-binary.
I mean, you know, he's got to be thinking of fish husband after he's so close to fish sister.
I'm not sure he sees side on like that. It's definitely on the table.
Definitely.
There are many options open to Link, as we
Yeah,
have
like
seen.
he probably looked at it and was like, yeah, I could live with that. That said, I think like being in a relationship with a guy like Stydon would be exhausting. That guy never fucking tones it down.
And that's why it would be exciting.
Would it? I think like on certain nights, Link would be like, Jesus, does this guy ever turn off?
Does this guy ever turn off? Screw that.
Did you
I'm
just-
gonna bother.
Did you just throw your sword at that thing?
I was done with it. I wasn't using it anymore.
Yo, fuck this sword, I'm over it! I'm fucking done!
I was done with it. I wasn't using it anymore.
I do like that you have the skateboard, the
As well I
skateboard
should.
shield. As God intended.
Oh yeah, does that
It works as a skateboard, yeah.
It works like it's supposed to.
Legend of Zelda Pro Skater.
That's tight.
That's awesome.
Oh, and then can you? Oh, you can't attach two things because I was like, can you attach a cart with a fan so it could be like an e-bike or e-skateboard or some shit?
Just full on hoverboard. Oh damn. Looks like you got marching orders now, Gogglebump.
Yeah, God. There's another thing to do after the last thing. Supposed to drop rocks in the holes? Is that what it was?
Not rocks.
Eyes.
Was I gonna go get some eyes or whatever?
I'm impressed that you found Link's tunic and Link's like tights, but not any Link hats. Whereas
Yeah,
I have
I
yet
somehow-
to find a single Link tunic. I have like 8 hats.
Yeah, I got 0 hats. It's very
I have-
annoying.
I have the cap of the hero, cap of the wind. I have cap of the sky.
They
I have
they don't let you.
dark hood. I got
do they not-
Sheik's mask. I got fucking fierce deity mask.
Oh, dang, that's good stuff.
Blowbro Fippy Scribblo. Do they not let you trade with Do they not let you trade with other links?
Of course not.
Like over the
That's my
internet?
knowledge.
Do you think this is Pokemon?
I don't know. I think they just games besides Pokemon have item trading for one thing. I know for a fact stuff like Warframe has like a huge trading thing. TF2 has trading. I mean, I know those are PC games, but you would think like
Thank
Yeah, all
God
those-
they haven't done that.
All those
Yeah.
trades are like tied in one way or another to microtransactions, though, right?
not necessarily. You could do Warframe stuff without like you spend credits, but it's not like
Can, but
Can, but you also can pay money for it, right?
I mean, there's the digital currency platinum, but what ends up happening
So,
after a
yes.
while is you just
Yes.
farm. Back
You
when I
found the
played,
cult,
you
guys.
you could farm sets and then flip them for platinum, and
but
then
the purpose of implementing it is to create an incentive to purchase the
yeah, there's an
currency.
economy. Yeah, that's true, and I don't think that would work for this.
I mean, you could do it. It would make the game markedly worse, but you could do it. Thankfully,
Yeah, it's
they
possible,
didn't.
but there aren't any in this case, to my knowledge. There aren't any amiibo like bonuses or anything like that.
There
It's
are
I don't think
all-
there's
amiibo
anything
bonuses.
specific. You can get amiibo stuff, but I don't
You can
think
get
there's anything-
amiibo stuff, but like nothing is tied to having an amiibo like it was in
Bro,
Breath of the Wild.
Imagine,
Everything you can find.
imagine.
So hold up,
imagine
wait, guys,
the,
shut up.
Imagine the
Shut up. Shut up. Do I just throw this in the hole?
Yeah,
Alright.
toss it in the hole.
per amiibo. That's gonna go fucking crazy. Like
They're
when
not gonna
people.
ever do that.
Yeah, please don't talk about that ever.
Yeah, I can live without that.
I am a rock.
It was bad enough when they gave us Science Lolly. The fact that they upgraded her to teenage science is like.
Wait,
yeah.
they never made. Wait, they never made a site on amiibo. It's been Six
6
years. Yeah.
6 years
Yeah,
and
they-
the Muso spinoff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
they
they never made any of the Breath of the Wild
Champion.
champions.
Well, they there's a Mifa amiibo.
Yeah,
the Mifa, but
they made
That's
the
an Age of
original
Calamity.
generation champions, not the ones from.
Oh, I see what you mean now. Yeah.
Which, come to think of it, I haven't gotten to that part of this game yet. But Beat, I understand you have. Did they do anything further to distinguish the Goron champion? Because I felt like he was kind of a non-entity in previous games.
He's a luchador now.
Never mind, I'm happy. I'm good with that. Thank you, Nintendo.
He rules. I love the Gorons. The Gorons are the shit. Everything the Gorons
Nintendo's
do is
character
legit.
designs are always on point.
Yeah.
I always enjoy the Gorons, but I always feel like they kind of blend as a species. I don't
That's
mean to
because-
be racist against rock people, but I am.
Wow.
No, the Gorons are great because, like, all the other, like, civilizations at least sort of map onto humans, right? Like, okay, the fish live forever, and they have, like, you know, their weird spiritual, like, thing, but they are basically just elves, right? They're close enough. Gorons, though, are just completely alien. They're just the silicon-based life form that eats rocks, has
Loves it.
no real concept of gender, and has built their entire society out of being huge and punching shit.
So except for the last bit, you're describing fungus.
Yes.
I do have to wonder though.
That means if we're talking about a sapient fungus, you're just talking about the orcs from Warhammer 40k.
I've never done anything with that series, and I am better off in that way.
Yeah.
I do wonder, did the Goron kill all the magma?
Yeah, that is a
Probably.
timeline
I
question.
think it was less like an active murder and more just like an invasive species sort of thing.
Outcompeted the magma.
Yeah, they outcompeted. They won the food race because the magma presumably have to eat organic material, whereas the Gorons eat rocks.
I
Gotta
mean,
eat
you
all
gotta
your
admit,
green
that doesn't make
rocks.
it easier to live in a volcano.
It really does. I don't think it was necessarily like an extinction so much as we're here now and fuck you guys, go away. And then, no, that's an extinction, never mind.
I was about to say. Just filing the numbers off of the definition there.
Yeah, I'm not, yeah, no, I walked that one back. I know when to fucking stop.
This one probably easiest to get to now.
Have thrown 2 eyes away.
I know there's shrine here.
I love this little side quest you're currently doing because it's very weird.
I enjoy throwing rocks in the holes, and also I like the idea that there's one statue guy who is currently impersonating another statue guy, which is just my level of weird.
Look, all the other statues are just Helia saying, "Hey, what's up? I'm one of the key goddesses in this pantheon, and I like you. So what's up? How you doing?" This time, instead of being Helia, some other guy showed up and was like, "Hey, I need a hand. Helia, let me borrow this."
Yeah. It's like, yo, one statue to another, could you let me borrow your dudes?
Yeah, it's like when I call my brother and my dad answers the phone because they're hanging out, and my brother left his phone on the table. And my dad saw me call and was like, "Oh, that's my other son. I will answer the phone." No, like, violation of privacy or anything. Nothing shady going on. Just, hey man, I'm using Helia's phone real quick. Do me a solid.
Nothing shady going on. I like the idea. Well, that sucked. I like the idea that they might have like ulterior motives for hanging out.
Oof.
Yeah, I know. Good thing I picked up all this frozen meat. Don't know. Don't know if that's gonna help me
You're
out.
getting
But
fucked up by that tree, man. I love it. I hope that tree fucking bodies you. Just absolutely devastated.
I like that this tree is running from me. And he is right to do so. What just killed me? Something made me use my fair. Oh, freaking one of these guys? Really?
Wait, did you just get killed by an Octorok?
I think so.
Sad.
Oh, holy shit.
Tragic.
Yeah, there he is. Did he run away entirely? I was gonna get revenge, but then I kind of gave up. Okay, whatever. Don't care anymore. I'm gonna make a stick. There you go.
Stick.
Got my stick. I'm ready to go.
What happens if you break stick in half, then 2 sticks? Stick win every time.
The double stick.
Damn, the rain is defeating your strategy.
See, where
Was
is...
that why things weren't catching fire?
Did you just kill it?
I like Callie's got the delay that makes it even funnier.
Twitch Delay has given us so much over the years.
Isn't it nice to revisit the tutorial area in an entirely different game? I don't think I even went up to the Resurrection Shrine.
Hello?
Yes?
Hey, AV, what's good?
Oh, good day and welcome.
What's the what's on tap tonight?
We got more Zelda.
New Zelda.
Zelda, eh?
Yep. Zelda. I'm getting very upset at Gogglebob for his total lack of skills, ability, and talent.
And don't forget deductive reasoning.
That too. Just very, very upset. Unreasonably upset.
I'm very sorry, Pete. I'm very sorry that you've had to deal with this.
You know how it is. Sometimes just gotta grit your teeth and accept that the world is just a dead universe, and you are the only intelligent being alive.
Yeah, but
That's right.
Well,
That's right, Bob. The world is empty.
What is that line from Grendel about how at that moment I realized I was the only thing in the universe?
God.
Which Grendel? The comic or?
No, the fucking rewrite of Beowulf by Gardner.
Oh, right, that one. Yeah, I remember reading that in 12th grade. That was a good book.
Man.
Who put all their crap in the Shrine of Resurrection? Link died here, or undied here.
one of the two.
I think the water there actually has like a healing effect, which is a nice touch.
Yes, it does.
It does, which is
Ooh.
good, because I wasn't doing so good.
I wasn't doing so good, you know what I'm saying?
Have you tried eating food?
No, I wasn't going to waste food when there's a perfectly good lake here.
Like, yeah. No, I'm not going to waste. Yes, no, I won't waste food on these injuries.
All right, so I'm still just on my end, just fucking around Hitano Village, and I am pleased to report back that the Gloom armor does not, in fact, become a clan hood if you dye it. All that changes color. All that changes color is the bandages beneath it. So they dodged that
So
one.
good.
You just had to try it for science.
I needed to know. We live in a world of terrifying uncertainty, okay?
This is like Beat standing in front of a tribunal, having to explain why he tries to make clan hoods in every single game he plays. He's like, "No, I'm not. I'm shaking my head the whole time to signal my disapproval. You don't understand."
God, I would lose that case.
You don't understand.
No, like I maintain I'm innocent. It's just that's not an argument one wins.
Yeah. No, I purchased all this Nazi paraphernalia to own it somehow. Yes, no. I'm saying it badly.
That's with a P. That's with a P. Oh.
I'm going to be sent to the re-education camps, aren't I?
Yeah. Well,
Yes, you will.
well. Nothing to do but nothing to do now but accept it.
Yeah, nothing to it but to do it. You know what I'm saying, sir? You can't talk like this at the re-education camps. They will re-educate you harder until you stop.
We would like you to stop. Please stop.
You so steadfastly refuse to learn that your re-education only gets through only gets you through 4-year-olds preschool. Like sitting there afterwards. You guys ever think about colors? Colors are really fucked up. You ever think about that?
They give us yellow, and then they give us blue, and then we put them together and it makes green. Man, what the fuck?
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I don't believe a word of it. Like, this is either a man who has deep insight into the world, or a man with significant head injuries that have never healed. I'm just thinking about a guy repackaging preschool level complaints about life, and people think he's actually being incredibly insightful.
The saddest part is that those preschool level complaints are basically just like modern day conspiracy thinking.
Oh yeah.
You see like a preschooler and you answer them, why don't people in Australia need to tie themselves to the ground so they fall out? And then you see a modern flat earther and they're like, no, that preschooler was onto something.
If only they hadn't silenced him.
Yeah.
How do you silence a preschooler? They gave him Twinkies.
They bought his silence.
They bought him out.
That's it.
Should have known. Should have known better than to him. I trust little Tommy. Fucking sell out.
There's like a commissar reclining in his evil throne. It's like, do you know the best part about bribing children? They take snack cakes. It's like, damn you, commissar! You've given our children childhood diabetes.
Just a guy sitting on a throne made of pudding cups.
I told you I was a very sweet guy. He has never actually said this to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I not set up that pun earlier? No, I'm sorry.
I would love that a guy whose entire thing is going straight to the punchline of a very elaborate setup joke, only to realize he never actually set it up.
I was supposed to say that to you in Act 1. I didn't? No, you never said that.
It's like trying to quote The Simpsons to a Zoomer. I've reached the point now where I think I'm more fucked up when I see an AI picture that is the correct hands. I'm like, no.
They're learning.
Yeah, one step closer to a day when I trust nothing and no one.
I mean, I've been good at Photoshop.
They're usually
since high
still
school, so I
pretty
don't trust
obvious
anything.
just for how fucked up the faces look. They look look like they should, but never quite. Like, I don't know what it is. I think it's like the cheekbones more than anything else. Fucked up, I know, but
No. Even in, I think, yeah, part of it is that it's trained on so many anime pictures, right? And I think
Hentai.
I like a little about that.
You're not wrong, but
Look, like 90% of the reason AI, like generative image AI exists is so that some poor sad person could be like, at last I can jerk off to someone who does not exist. But not like the way I've been jerking off to people who don't exist. This is different somehow.
those people don't exist.
Everyone
However, I
trying,
want it to be now.
everyone trying to fucking sell this shit has to immediately say that it can't be used for adult content.
And then immediately.
And then immediately someone proves them wrong. It can't be used for adult content unless, you put
Unless your
15 minutes
fetishes
of
are
effort in.
specific enough.
I wish I could find it out, but someone was like, yeah, talked about how like you can't use this one of the AI assistants for porn purposes, but in like 10 minutes he had convinced the AI assistant to simulate a text adventure where you run a bar that has a glory hole in the bathroom.
Jesus Lord. Please, my grandma always would simulate a text adventure.
Oh, yeah, that's it. It's like, please remind me of my grandmother. My grandmother would simulate text adventures in a giant bar that had a glory hole in the bathroom.
I always, like, one of my favorite stupid AI things is when, like, they had just, like, introduced, talk to historical figures. And, like, there were extremely credulous idiots. There were extremely credulous idiots going, oh my god, this is such an insight into people, into their lives. And somebody just said, okay, check this out, and just like said to like Nietzsche, hey, tell me about that time you bought jeans at Walmart. And Nietzsche immediately went into a spiel about that time he bought jeans at Walmart.
My personal favorite was when it was like fucking Goebbels or whatever, and it's like, I deeply regret my actions during the Holocaust.
Yeah, I was about to bring that one up actually.
Oh my god. That is the real fun with AI is getting it to do the stupidest thing you can imagine.
I will be brutally honest for a second. I think like 90% of like the current AI is just the worst bullshit imaginable. That said, Trump, Biden, and Obama arguing over Virtual Fighter did make me laugh.
That was really funny.
That was really good.
These things can be used for like generally amusing.
They're best for shit posting. That's the only
That's basically the same.
If it's a shit post, I have no moral qualm with it. Anybody tries to like do something with any veneer of legitimacy, fuck you. But like presidents arguing over which virtual fighter is best, yeah, all right, shit, why not?
I would gladly take a computer program, smashing autocorrects together to do a shit post. I would just as easily take that as I would someone who is like on so much K2 that they can't feel temperature anymore.
Hold on, I gotta look up what K2 is.
Oh, you'll find it fun.
Oh, okay, it's fake weed. Okay. That's why they call it K2. Cause cannabis.
Wait, but no,
Don't-
not gonna even try.
engage.
Not even gonna try.
Don't touch it.
I'm better off not thinking about it. No thoughts, head empty.
No thoughts. Head empty.
It's like me for real.
I love it.
I still occasionally think about the time I wrote like some shitpost on co-host about. Now, Mr. Smith, please read for the court what you posted on June 17th. He's just like me, for real, for real. Would you say, in light of today's indictment, that he is still just like you, for real, for real? Your Honor, permission to treat witnesses hostile.
Isn't it true? Isn't it true that he is indeed like you for real? Cap, on your honor. Move to strike the comment.
Objection, relevance.
Objection. Hearsay. I hear say that this is Cap.
On God.
Ah. Oh God. No, it just pleases me that Zoomers put so much work into creating slang that is so hilariously dumb. Like
We did that as kids, man. We can't fucking
No,
talk.
I'm not judging it. I'm saying that like they put a lot of work into it. Like this is slang that is so dumb. It is clearly in on its own joke.
Yeah.
Clearly. I would never judge any generation's slang. We had stupid fucking slang. Do you remember Psych?
Stupid.
I remember
Me too.
Psych, and it was dumb.
Hey, you better say psych after saying that.
No.
No,
Pure
Psych.
sincerity.
Please say psych. No.
I have invented an altogether new sincerity, even newer than the new sincerity.
Oh no. Playing old SNK games is a good reminder of how many things in the 90s just negated a sentence by saying "not" right at the end. That sucked too.
Negated a sentence. Haha, you thought I was saying one thing, but then at the end I made it the other thing.
I said
I
not.
said not.
I said not.
Ah.
This
You
is
will be angry at me, but
is
this is an
not
SNK
black.
game, and I can survive anything, even nukes.
I genuinely think though that Borat actually killed people saying "not." Like that movie.
It was over by then.
Yeah, I think that was
It
the
was,
joke
but
of
that was like the
Borat.
final nail.
Yeah.
Oh, the joke of Borat? No, there were many
Like,
jokes
it's-
in Borat.
I'm saying the one where he's like, "This suit is not black."
Mhm.
I haven't seen Borat.
Nor have I.
Yeah, really?
I saw Borat on opening weekend with my mother.
Oh!
That must have been quite the evening.
Quite an experience.
It was incredible. Particularly the scene where he and his lawyer fight in the way that makes it look like they are fucking.
Particular.
Inevitable.
I feel like most people have like one like movie watching experience with a parent or guardian or someone like that like they never truly recover from. For me, it was watching The Bank Job. Excellent movie with my grandparents.
Ooh.
Let me tell you, there's nothing quite like 15 seconds of toplessness with your grandparents sitting next
With
to
your
you.
grandparents.
Yeah, no, I don't think I could recover from that, I admit.
Yeah, no.
You're like, at first you think to yourself, like, I'm, okay, it's nothing they haven't seen before. This is not actually that weird. And your grandfather's like, well, I've never seen a bosom like that before in all my years. I don't
I
believe
wouldn't say it like that. He would be like,
young man.
oh, no, that's a titty.
Like, it's actually destroying your grandparents' marriage.
You're
God.
the way you make your grandfather sound makes him sound like Walton Goggins' character from The Righteous Gemstones.
I've never seen that either.
You should.
I'm missing all these references.
You gotta. Walton Goggins is like the best character in it.
Hey, everybody, let's talk about
Well, I
the
love Walton
Simpsons.
Goggins. Dude's a legend.
Yeah.
Walton Goggins. Just
Also, it's about a family of televangelists. So if you like shows that dunk on like big religion like that, it's a good show.
My feelings on big religion are complicated, partially because I am quite dedicated to a big religion.
Yeah, I meant when I say like when
if
I meant
a
big
little
and
is good, then a lot is better. Let's make big religion even bigger.
when I said
Religion
big,
bigger.
I meant like in like a
You gotta get this
capitalist
religion even
sense.
bigger.
Yeah, no, I gotcha.
Yeah.
I get it. Crystal Cathedral and all that.
No, they
Oh,
actually
God.
it's filmed on location in Charleston, and they use some like team's basketball stadium to film the mega church scenes.
What if the big Jesus statue on El Cristo Redentor in Rio? What if that was like 30 times bigger?
What if it was a
It needs to be able
robot?
to be seen from space.
What if it?
Maximum Jesus.
What if it was a robot and it fought kaiju in Brazil?
What if Lupin the Third stole it again?
Oh, Lupin, always stealing things.
Listen, he usually doesn't really do much with them. He's mostly just a master of moving things around.
Yeah, really, he is more of a freelance mover, or like
He's a courier. The term is courier.
He's not
Uber
licensed to be
driver.
a courier, so
He's
it's
fucking Uber
freelance mover.
Eats.
Not like
it's like how
Uber
Carmen
Eats
San
to eat
Diego
your
is
food
actually
before
just a
it gets
lobbyist
to
for the travel
I took a
industry.
bite.
Lobbyist for the travel industry and someone in cahoots with big flags, since that's what all the fucking hints are. I don't know where she went, but she went somewhere where the flag colors are X, Y, and Z.
It's like, who in God's name? It's like, actually, no. I think we would get that today. It's like, yeah, I don't really know where it was going, but the flag was blue and yellow. I don't know. I can
It
see that
was-
now.
Ah,
So I have no clue where he went. Like God, what is? I'm trying to remember the craziest flag. Like, there's one that's like literally like an AK-47 and a plow or something like that.
Mozambique. It's Mozambique.
Hey, Goggle Bob,
yes.
when are you gonna stream where in North Dakota is Carmen San Diego?
Now that
fact
sounds
that, like,
interesting.
the fact that it's that specific is worrying to me.
It was
It was
commissioned
funded by the North Dakota like education. Also, who's mentioning the flag with the AK-47? I found it.
Oh, baby.
There it is. Flag of Mozambique has an AK-47 and a
Plow in a book to symbolize defense industry, farming or agriculture, and education.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
I can't even fucking remember why I'm looking this flag up. It's just a dope ass flag. Oh, that's it. Carmen San Diego. Carmen San Diego. No one in Carmen San Diego was ever booking it to Mozambique.
Let me check on that for you.
Like, Patty Larceny is not going to be like, you know what? It's time to sign up to Pan-African communism. I'm down.
I respect
So
that.
that just means they're cowards, frankly.
Well, they are professional criminals.
Yeah.
They
It
are
was on
criminals who
the-
like steal like
it wa-
America's largest bucket of maple syrup.
It was featured in the game show in like 1995 apparently.
I mean, I guess that counts, but like, I mean, at that point, they were just like scrambling for like anywhere that like they hadn't already used 8 times.
Anywhere that they hadn't already used that would still exist by the next year because 90s.
Yeah, no, a lot of
I'm
those countries
appreciating-
vanished.
I'm appreciating that where in North Dakota is Carmen San Diego always gives you 6 days to find someone. It's like, imagine like the worst vacation ever where you're just trekking back and forth across North Dakota looking for one person.
Oh my god, that. The thing I love about that is that
Isn't that
that's a
isn't
story that could be told by anyone and be told like perfectly. Like,
Isn't that just that
Or-
one movie Fargo?
or John Irving, like literally any like great writer you can think of. You just think, oh, they could write the shit out of this story. Just crossing North Dakota. and the
Fargo
futile
already
hunt for a
existed,
single
like-
person.
Whee.
All right. So,
Okay,
Gogglebop,
let's
I
set up
see
the
that you finally finished throwing eyes into holes.
Yes.
Took you long enough. Goddamn.
And now
I
I
get,
supposed-
I get
now,
so
now
fucking
should I
mad
even
at you.
transport those eyeballs? Like, are they
Yeah.
down here somewhere?
They should
Oh, yeah.
be. Not gonna lie though, I had several of them despawned on me and I had to throw them back down.
Yeah, I can see how that would happen. All right, so I got one. And now I gotta
Alright.
walk it all the way into the thing that's under the thing.
Yep.
Oh my god, that's a long way to go.
Yep. I
Uh-huh.
think there's like machine equipment for you to get it there.
Yeah, for most of them.
Yeah, for most of them. And one of them's like close enough where you can just trot it over. No big deal.
I'm really appreciating the list of the example text that Wikipedia has for where you would be going in this. You go to the International Peace Garden, go to the Standing Rock Reservation,
Mm-hmm.
and you can go to Cando, North Dakota, which, as of the last census, has 1,117 people.
Oh man.
And all of them are criminals. All
All
of them
of them are
stole.
from San Diego.
What do you even steal in
every single
North
one of
Dakota?
them.
What gets stolen in
I
North
have
Dakota?
no fucking idea what you could fucking steal in North Dakota.
I'm looking this up. I'm looking up because Carmen San
Things
Diego
to steal in North Dakota.
He steals big things. So like
Yeah.
landmarks.
Doesn't North Dakota Rushmore's South Dakota? She's always fucking stealing Mount Rushmore.
Okay, all right.
Too late.
Okay, there's
Already
Theodore
gone.
Roosevelt National Park, Fort Abraham Lincoln State. These are all parks.
Yeah, you can't steal these.
There's the Fargo Air Museum,
Maybe you
the
can.
Scandinavian Heritage Association, world's largest buffalo statue. There you go.
Oh man, that has to have been something.
That's day one. That's like the second
That's day one.
Carmen San Diego arrives in North Dakota. She's like, all right, well, we
I'm
fucking
here for the
got
buffalo statue.
the buffalo statue. Bam, done, easy.
Rips itself out of the ground and flings itself at her out of like pure magnetic attraction.
Yeah, like she's the second she arrives, it's just like, ah, yes, buffalo statue.
The real tragedy is that this entire concept was meant to be part of like them testing the waters for doing a Carmen San Diego for as many states as they could. And we never got another one.
I mean, like, it makes sense that, like, if you need to prove the concept, you do it in the state with absolutely jack shit.
Yeah, it's like doing where in Wyoming is Carmen San Diego.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Like,
I mean,
You want to
Wyoming has
ensure- You want to
Yellowstone.
ensure that you
Yeah, but you can't steal that. You can't
sales.
steal Yellowstone.
You can steal magma.
Carmen San
from-
Diego could steal Yellowstone.
I think she has stolen concepts before, so I think this is a
I don't know how
possibility.
that works.
She stole
Carmen San
the. She
Diego
stole the.
once stole the idea of happiness.
Wow. I
Carmen
think I
San Diego
remember that
has
thing
stolen
from
your.
Arts too.
I was gonna say, Carmen San Diego has stolen your father's respect for you.
Oh no!
Oh, I never
no.
had that. I never had that.
Oh.
Damn, dark.
Oh.
Fucking ouch. Oh god, like my brain is just like rocketing through all of like the worst things Carmen San Diego could steal. All of them just absolutely fucking abominable.
Yeah, that's not.
Let's not.
No.
Let's cut that one off before it begins.
Yeah, no. At no point will anyone talk about her stealing some form of Holocaust memorial.
God.
I wasn't even going there. I was still on the ephemeral concepts.
Okay.
Personally, headcanon, I think Carmen San Diego might have, and this isn't any sort of stereotype, I wouldn't be surprised if she has, like, Roma heritage or Romani or whatever.
I mean, probably I could like go call up my old boss and say, "Hey, what's Carmen San Diego's ethnicity?" But I think he would just be like, "Chris, you haven't worked for us in 4 years. What the fuck are you doing?"
We were talking about this on the internet, damn it!
My point is her family
What are
might
you
have
doing?
been
What are you
like.
doing, dude? Don't call me. Then like just you hang up. It's like wait.
My point is she
this
wouldn't.
day was the only thing that kept me alive.
My point is she
And
wouldn't
you asked
disrespect the
stupid
Holocaust like
questions
that.
I can't even imagine.
That's fair. I know that like in the Netflix show, she was stealing things for good,
Yes.
and I know I super pissed off my boss at a meeting once by saying, you like mentioned also the Carmen San Diego show's coming out, so that'll be good for the company. And I'm like, wait, the show about the white ladies who steal stuff from natives? Yeah, like
That's
the
why
room
you
just got
laid off.
dead silence. No, it was because I solved RFR and they never gave me anything to replace it.
That's rough.
Yeah, it is. But whatever, I got a new job now. It's fine.
Yeah, you've gotten 2 new jobs, haven't you?
I have gone through 2 new jobs.
I think you're doing
And
fine.
I might be cooking on a 3rd.
Hold up.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Let him cook.
Let him
I'll
cook.
let James Hetfield cook, and now my house smells like fish.
The guy from Metallica? Not there, Goggle Bob. What are you doing? I get so
man.
you.
It looked like an altar, okay?
Next place.
I reminded of the
to go-
time I was like a guy on Twitter. He's not even a big account. He's just like this guy. He's like, okay, fuck it, guys. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna listen to Metallica Reload and give it a second chance. Just a genuine second chance.
Okay.
And like
Choice.
12 minutes later, his second post, his second post in there is, oh, Jesus Christ, this is so much worse than I remember.
I feel like
anger.
I feel like all you really need to know about is Reload the one with the na 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 song? I can't remember.
Oh god, no. Reload has the song Unforgiven 2, which contains the line, "You're unforgiven too."
I respect
Speak
you
on
doing
your
that.
own.
Oh, hey, you found it, Goggle Bob. I'm so happy for you.
That's like, yeah, I think that's pretty based in baller.
Like, my favorite advertisement ever for a video game is the one for Payday 2, where the guy literally says at the end of it, "I need my payday 2."
Remember that one Easter egg with the Evil Within, too, where you had to walk all the way back to that one guy?
Yeah. There's evil within 2.
And then they both
both
look at
just
the player.
stare at you. You did it! Yay! Good job, Goggle Bob. We're all so proud of you.
We love you
Yeah.
guys.
We're gonna do a ticker tape parade.
Oh yeah, you got his eye back.
I got
Well, one of
the
them.
eye back.
AI.
AI. Oh, terrible. Okay, let's see. There we go.
God, how many times they would, in the follow-up album, include lyrics like, "I'm madly in anger with you."
Yeah, I don't have a response to that. Like, just like I thought I would say something, but like, just the tinnitus buzz in my ear. Nothing else.
That's kind of what that album is like, to be fair.
Which album is this?
Saint Anger.
Ooh, Saint Anger.
It's the tinnitus buzz in Beat's ear. That's basically the album.
Yeah. Now you gotta love the what is the legendary line out of that one? It's my lifestyle determines my death style.
Yeah, my lifestyle determines my death style.
I mean, that's really close to being a Death Clock lyric, which I'm not sure if that's awesome or terrible. It's a coin toss for me on that one.
Death Clock's lyrics, I have to admit, the Death Clock's lyrics are incredible. Just.
Oh yeah, no, they're
I
amazing.
mean, Hatred Copter is one of my favorite sets of lyrics ever.
I was listening to I Ejaculate Fire the other day, and it holds up.
My sentimental favorite is always going to be the Lost Vikings.
Yeah, that one's great.
You know, just all these death metal Vikings be like, no, we are not going to ask a woman for directions. Don't even fucking think about it.
You fully are aware of the kinds of people making, like the kinds of characters that are supposed to be composing lyrics, like fucking Hatred Copter or whatever.
Yeah.
But and then the problem is that Metallica are real humans, repeatedly singing "My lifestyle determines my death style."
Yeah.
In an attempt to actually be cool.
Yeah, no, I've looked up the lyrics to I Ejaculate Fire, and I must share this line with you. Fear the splattering, acidic demattering, it burns. I'm fried to my loins. Testicular propane tanks exploding. God damn, they're so fucking good.
I mean, oh man, no, just a spectacularly funny, just spectacularly funny collection of novelty songs right there.
My favorite moment from that show ever is the one where Murderface finds religion or tries to find religion, and Swiss Scar goes, "I don't believe in religion," and And Nathan looks at him and goes, "You mean you don't believe in God? Religion exists." And Sister's like, "Oh, prove it! Show me a miracle that religion exists." And Nathan just thinks for a moment, goes, "Okay, well, there's a Bible." Just goes real quiet and goes, "Well, maybe I reevaluate my life." Just like, oh. Okay, I'm just gonna take the L on that one. Can't argue with it.
I don't actually have a follow-up.
I don't have a follow-up. No, it's just I know what I'm beat.
The Toki Wartooth, quietly being
Toki Wartooth, not a bumblebee.
not a bumblebee,
Not a
quietly
bumblebee.
also the most insane of them all, right? Isn't he the one who have like the really like his father is like literally a priest, or is that
Yes.
that is Toki,
Like a
Yeah,
silent
Toki's-
priest, too.
a silent priest, like drives Toki to bloodthirsty madness. It's just great show. Great show.
Does not appear on any of their albums.
Ah.
Yeah, I love
I
how
love
they
the,
keep...
the revelation of like more and more of them just like they're not actually on the albums. Squidgar plays both guitar parts, and
Don't worry, it's good up.
all of the bass parts are assembled painstakingly in Pro Tools, and anytime the Murderface is actually involved in something, like it's just all the sound is just turned off.
Well, he's just trying to get Planet Piss off the ground.
I know who you are.
You know,
Oh my
he might have a
Just-
problem if Planet Piss becomes too bigger than Death Clock. I mean, that might be a problem. We're going into this.
Did I get some totally sweet Alabama liquid snake? Pickle's old band all just having their mind fucking destroyed by that.
Like twice.
No, we're sober now. We sound better than ever.
Oh no, you guys suck.
What a fucking show. Coming back, baby.
And every goddamn thing they do at Roxo, the rock and roll clown.
Oh my god. Dr. Roxo.
Okay.
Dr. Roxo going to fucking rehab. I do cocaine.
I don't even know what his personality would be if he didn't do cocaine.
I do methamphetamine. I'm really fucked up.
Adult Swim of that era ate much too much of my brain.
Oh, seriously.
Cannot disagree.
Well, we now have your generation had Metalocalypse. Our generation is having smiling friends.
I don't know what that is, and that's fine.
I
do know
actually
what
saw
Smiling
that
Friends is, and it's
advertised
actually
on-
really funny.
Yeah,
That's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
HBO today or whatever.
It's great.
I'm saying only in the sense of it's fine. That I don't know because it can still.
Yeah,
be
no,
good.
it's fine. It's definitely a good Adult Swim show, but it's also definitely an Adult Swim show.
Yeah, I cosplayed Pim once.
That's fun.
I was supposed to bring it to a local convention, but then I got COVID.
Oh, that'll do it.
That'll do
Yeah,
it.
that would do it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. Oh yeah. No. Leonard Rockstein, aka Dr. Roxo, the rock and roll clown. Oh, fucking hell. His original band was Zaz, Blammy Mataz.
Every time they got Mark Hamill to say a ridiculous name was like another good day for everyone. Damn,
Mark Hamill likes that money. That is the beautiful thing about Mark Hamill.
I respect that.
You can't
I
tell
just
me he
remember-
wasn't enjoying it. They're just
Oh, I'm sure he enjoyed it, but
the most ridiculous statements said in like the most dire voices of like, oh, this is something that's going to destroy the world. Sammy Plasma Taz.
Oh man.
it's very funny to move directly from home movies to Metalocalypse.
You
I
can't
mean-
disagree with that.
Home movies is home. I've never seen that much of home movies, but what I have seen of home movies was just deadpan glory. You know.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely it's a very strange contrast.
It's weird that like that's like one or two of the only adult shows that like group has worked on. The rest of it is just educational stuff.
No. Yeah, with the shoot in home movies, the line that really stuck out to me was like, you know, kids running for class president or whatever, and like he's doing a speech, and a kid raises his hand and asks, in the cafeteria, can we have pizza more? The kid says, pizza more. I have no idea what that is, and you know, just rolls on from that.
Wow.
And it's just like every joke in that show was just delivered, you know, nonstop, completely deadpan, and I thought that was just a beautiful, like possibly the most elegant example.
The one line reading that will always stick in my head. There's one episode where the central problem is that Brandon and what's the other male kid's name?
What is his name?
Brandon
It escapes me.
and I don't know the other guy. But apparently they are like being bad influences on each other and making each other fat. And at the end of the episode, they just decide to be bad influences, and they just do a series of movie spoofs where just every one of the characters is just gigantically fat, and they're just like they have instead of Fight Club, Fat Club, and stuff like that. But the one line reading that will always stick in my head is they do a brief parody of Free Willy with just was it Jason? Was that the character?
Yeah, I think that's
Jason.
Yeah, and I think it's Jason just has the line where it's a Free Willy parody. He just goes, "I'll save you, you fat whale," and it's stuck in my head for the rest of time. Like,
The one that stuck with me is the one where he gets hit by a car, and like, but he was like, you know, riding on the wrong side of the road and wasn't like seriously injured or anything. So the entire like time it's just him trying to get out of doing like a court mandated assignment on traffic safety, ending with him making a movie where his fictionalized versions of the people that hit him are just in the car screaming about how much they love killing children. Yes, let us kill some children today.
Did my rock despawn? I feel like it should be here. Rock? Are you here, Rock? It looks like your spot. Rock?
No rocks for you.
No rock.
No,
You can't have rock. You did dirt it.
I don't see a rock. I'm gonna go back up topside and get my rock again. Oh, bollocks. I never opened any of the shrines. Well, fine. I'll just fly here. Because I can do that. Rockin'. Maybe another. Nope. No. Okay. Rocks. Stupid eyeballs. Stupid keys think he can attack me. Oh, you know what else was a good Adult Swim show that only lasted a season and was only funny on Adult Swim? The Oblongs.
That one existed outside of Adult Swim? I was not aware
It
of
was
that.
a
It goes on
UPN
the
show
WB.
for a hot minute.
Huh.
That's where it initially premiered, I believe.
Yeah, you can definitely tell because like it has obviously more budget than anything Adult Swim was financing. at
Oh
that
yeah,
point.
yeah, no. Like I just thought someone else picked it up after Adult Swim dropped it. Guess that's not the case.
No, Oblongs never came back, right? That was just the one season
Yeah.
period.
Yeah, there's
Very short. Very short.
But that was another show that has had a number of non sequiturs that fit in well with Adult Swim. God bless you. Because religion exists.
You mean you don't believe in God?
Goodness.
Nathan Explosion initially hated Dr. Roxo so much that even a letter written for therapy couldn't describe his hatred.
Oh, you know, it's another line from Death Clock that's stuck in my head forever. Yeah, we learned we could just buy emotional validation.
We realized we could just, buy emotional validation.
I don't know. I love that Nathan Explosion, the guy with enough like self knowledge to describe himself as stupid, is the resident genius for the show. Like it is brilliant.
One of my favorite like one-off gags is like where all of them are talking about like how horrible their fathers are, and then like the manager dude just says, "Okay, I get it. We all have issues with our parents," and Nathan just goes, "I don't. I fucking love my dad." And there's just a montage of him hanging out with his dad, riding go-karts, cooking in the kitchen, playing darts, just having a grand old time. My dad's fucking awesome.
So good. All right, everybody. It's late. Good night.
Have a great night.
Have a good one. Here, now I put down a travel medallion so I can get back here easier.
You can, yes. I personally found it easiest to just throw the eye in and then immediately follow it.
Well, that's what I'm going to be doing now. I mean, I got 2 out of
Just
4.
Dive in after it.
That's why I set up the travel medallions. That way I can just go in the hole and then come back out. Kind of disappointed that I understand why, but you can't use the instant upwards thingy, whatever that skill's called, while you're underground. Ascend, yes. Make go up now. The make go up now.
You couldn't
Make
one
go
spot.
up now.
I think there's one spot in the underground you can because you
Yeah,
have to
there
do
are a couple
There's
of
a
random
couple
like, towers.
of like gigantic pillars
Yeah,
that
the
you can
pillars.
ascend up, and it takes you like a minute to get to the top, which is annoying on one hand, but on the other hand, it's a really nice touch
I was
because
gonna
it's
say,
a
it
really
does make
fucking
you
long way.
feel like you're doing something.
Yeah, it feels important. I don't think it's just there to, like, it's there for artistic value, even if theoretically it's also mostly there to hide a loading screen.
Yeah, what was the statement I saw on Twitter? What it technically does is replaces the entire world with cube.
Yeah.
I do find it funny when you're teleporting up through like a mushroom and it gives you the cube area.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I know where I'm
Sometimes-
coming up.
Sometimes, like, it's really, really small, and it just shows you it anyways because it's like, fuck it. The camera has to go through a thing, and that would look janky.
Yeah, that's inevitably the answer every time. It would look weird if you saw this. Don't think about it too hard. There it is. There's where we're going. Hole. Discovery. Okay, so... Yep, it despawned back under this rock. Going in. Bouncing off the walls. Yeah, alright.
I get so mad when you don't dive, Goggle Bob. I just get so mad.
I'm very bad at, like, falling straight down a hole, so... like, I have concerns that I'm going to break Link's skull. Very concerning concerns. Also, I like that I teleported away, but forgot that I could, like, just stop anywhere in the world to heal myself, and just did not do that. Okay, how would I like to get there today? Looks like the answer is flying thing. After I kill a bat.
Oh.
Has anybody done one of the labyrinths?
I've done all three.
Okay.
I've done one.
How much spoiler do you want? Because I will answer questions, but only the questions you ask.
I've done what's the one to the south?
Okay. That was a cool one.
Mm-hmm. I like see the video I posted on Twitter of me diving down into it and then.
Oh yeah, that dive was sick. I love that.
Do that.
I don't know how you managed to position it on top of your head. You're on some, you're on some magical shit. What are you doing leaving before you attach the eyeball?
Guys, give me a second. I also forgot to put a handle on it.
Yeah, it's kind of important too.
What a
It
badass
is convenient, like how many stuff depots are just like hanging out in the game.
Well, I mean, there theoretically is an explanation, right?
Oh yeah. You're literally on top of a forge construct.
Right. So, we're doing fine.
You don't need to explain these things though. It's okay to say, well, it's more fun if you can just throw something together and use it to fly.
Yeah, let the bears pay the bear tax. I like it how it is. Also, I do have to say, and I kind of don't want to spoil it for anybody else, but I'll assume... I love that I didn't attach that. But I assume a lot of people already know this, but I very much enjoy how they are reusing a character from Breath of the Wild that, for all intents and purposes, could have stayed dead. But they found just an elegant solution to bring him back.
Which one are you talking about?
Oh, I'm talking about Yiga Leader.
Oh, he faked his death. But like, there's no doubt in my mind that he was alive because he literally fell into a hole after his own like big cannonball dropped on him. He was dude was not dead. He is, however, the sort of drama queen who would absolutely love the fact that like all of his subordinates were like, "Oh no, they killed Master Kohaga! How dare they!" So he would just stay dead for a while just to like soak that in.
You think he does anything on purpose? This guy could not find a way out of the hole.
Oh no, he couldn't find a way out of a hole. I'm just saying that like when he found out all of his like employees were like, "Oh shit, how could he? How dare you?" He was like, "Oh yeah, I'm fucking awesome."
God damn it. No. Link. Damn it.
You built that glider thing?
I did.
Cool. I've been dealing with building my own stuff, except instead of that, it's trying to have ally NPCs follow the player and switch between animations at the correct time and everything.
Voting sounds difficult.
It's a lot of it was already like set up by me like ages ago because I'm smart. Past me is very smart, but one of those things that okay, okay, what the hell's going on here?
So anyway, so now we got 3 out of 4 eyeballs. Only 1 to go.
Ice ball.
I like the fact that, like, in the span of what would, like, take us, like, trying to complete, like, a 10th of Legend of Legaia, we're just going to do 1 side quest in this game.
There's just a lot of stuff in this game to do. It is a game just packed with stuff.
And, like,
I
the entire
appreciate
reason
that.
I'm doing this is because maybe then he'll, like, sell me a new hat. Like, that's usually how these things go. Like that's the best I can
He
hope
actually
for with this
has.
guy.
I will. No spoilers, but he actually has what I would consider one of the better rewards in this game.
2 hats?
A hat fused on top of another
Oh
hat.
my god, a hat
Yes.
fat.
The double hat,
Hat plus.
Stack of hats.
hat squared.
Stack of hats, yeah. The Odyssey hat. Roaming around at the speed of sound. Got places to go. Yeah, there's always a shrine nearby. Deal with you later. Yeah, I've been activating all the shrines as I find them, but I only actually play them when I'm like in portable mode watching TV with somebody.
That makes sense. It's a good way to go about it.
Like I play the game when I can like play the game, but then it's like, you know, I'll get back to these shrines later. Link, you don't need that many hearts. Don't get greedy. Oh, also I have not found a single great fairy at all.
Oh, you gotta jump through some hoops for them in this game.
Well,
Yeah.
then there you go.
Oh, they're pretty clear about pointing out where the hoops are.
Yeah, like they make it very obvious, but you gotta do some work.
Mm-hmm.
I would say my favorite big side quest that like encompasses loads of stuff would be Link is Peter Parker now.
Oh, the fact that you got a
reporter.
job at the newspaper.
Yeah, you just get a job at the newspaper.
Well, I do appreciate that they just replaced Music Bird with Writing Bird, and I'm okay with
Yeah, I like that too. Reporter Bird.
that. And he's got his adorable little pet. Alright, last eyeball. Where the hell am I? Okay, there's something. There's a builder set. I'm going to Minecraft my way out of this.
Or you can just run it over. You're close enough.
No, I apparently I have schematics for some kind of wagon, and I'm gonna build some kind of wagon.
Gonna paint your wagon.
Nah, I'm not gonna build a wagon. It's like I got nothing for wagons.
And fuck wagons. I hate wagons.
Fuck wagons. All my homies hate wagons.
There was a point
Bless
in my
you.
life I was not aware of the existence of Paint Your Wagon, but had seen that Simpsons joke.
I think that's
I wish the
more and
real
more-
one were as funny as that one.
Yeah, I absolutely saw the Simpsons joke before I saw the actual one. Existence.
Just a notion of like, well, at the very least, it is true that there is a film where Lee Marvin had to sing.
I think that's how most people have heard of it, like just through the Simpsons parody.
Yeah, no, it's just one of those things where it sounds like it could be something they made up, and then it's not.
I like that it was passing around recently that like people legitimately thought what Mo says is exactly what it says in the ending of Little Women.
Oh God, yeah.
Which, fun fact, it isn't.
God,
Physics is just not on my side today.
has it ever been?
What was the thing people are passing around about Mo again?
There's a bit where he's reading the end of Little Women, but like the thing that he says is entirely invented.
Yet nothing is
Okay.
actually Little Women.
Alright.
God, I was watching Always Sunny again, and part of me is wondering, what Link would be the most likely to storm into a room, wolf down a bunch of cat food, and then huff some glue and try desperately to fall asleep?
Fuck. Shit.
Wind Waker would be my first thoughts.
Wind Waker is 11, and like unlike Majora's Mask Link, he's actually 11. Majora's Mask Link is
Entirely
like
mentally and emotionally 11.
yeah, the Majora's Mask Link is traumatized beyond any hope of saving. So that honestly leads me towards being Majora's Mask Link. Just him being like, well, I don't want to be awake for when the moon hits. And I know it's going to be 3 days ago tomorrow, so if I do this, I'll probably black out.
I was watching the fucking, like, an episode of that today while I was working, and completely, like, there's something just so perfect about Frank, like, hearing the sounds of the cat starting to meow outside Charlie's apartment, rushing into the apartment, wolfing down as much cat food as he can stand, huffing some glue, and instantly falling asleep.
God, Always Sunny gave us so much.
Continues to give us so much.
Yeah, no, it does.
Yeah, every time that comes back for like 9 episodes, I'm so happy.
I remember watching it get advertised for its first season, and I don't think you could have persuaded me with any amount of foresight that it would become the longest running live action American sitcom.
Really? Damn,
Yeah.
that is that's impressive. Because it does not seem like it would hold that honor.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, there's no way this can be. It has nowhere near the most episodes because they only do like 10 a season, but like, in terms of actual length from like premiere to
Current day.
as of yet not yet finished, it is absolutely number one with a bullet as far as live action American sitcoms.
Talk about I don't understand what you're trying to do here.
Make a vehicle.
I don't think you'll succeed.
You just glued the tire to the bottom of the car.
Are you making a pod racer?
Damn, this is some monster truck shit right here.
I mean,
got nothing.
I'm into it,
I
but also
get on my hideous adult tricycle.
He's got one wheel.
your wheels pointing in opposite directions, Goggle Bob. There's an arrow that tells you which way they will go.
Okay, I see mistakes may have been made here.
So, to be fair, I didn't know about the arrows until I tried driving it, and it started driving backwards. I was like, oh.
Oh, I think I messed up. Mistakes were
Why
made.
is red up? That shouldn't be the case. Red is supposed to be XYZ RGB. Blue should be up. We'll probably fix it with mods eventually.
Sure, mods in the Switch.
Okay, close. The front wheel still isn't going.
That's because he glued the tire to the bottom of the sled.
So it can't rotate.
Yes.
It's like I'm watching like a 6-year-old play an entertainment game from 1992.
Oh, so it's just rear wheel drive, except the front wheels aren't even
The
like.
front wheel cannot move.
You
The fact
you
that
could
this
do
goes
this.
at all, I'm so proud.
Just 3-point turn it.
You know what? Like,
It's like every time
willing
it like
say
moves
two
forward.
and-
to
entirely
just wait this
non-functional
out and
vehicle.
see how this plays out.
Every time it moves forward, I'm just thinking like, just a little bit of the Bat of the Bone riff plays. Like da 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 na na na. Da na 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 na.
I like that you
Eventually,
didn't bother picking up the cart to get it out of the way.
No, the problem? You don't have a differential.
I can see several problems here.
The joke is that he's driving off-road. Differentials aren't as much of an issue.
Okay, all right. It's almost like he has a working vehicle.
The professor said her assignment's to make a meme? I've got this shit on lockdown. I pump my fist and hop on my hideous adult tricycle. There was a really good drill tweet a few hours ago. Oh, you don't like my AI-generated crap? I'll just AI-generate some people who do then. Then I'll AI-generate $10 million and a wife who likes my posts.
The and a wife who likes my posts part.
It's
That-
important.
Yeah.
Listen,
What
that's
was the
most
one?
of the
What was the
people who
one
are
I
putting
used
anime
for one of my
girls with AI.
horrible Nazi comic edits
Oh
most
god.
recently? I gotta find it now. It's
That one
important.
sounds like it's also rife for horrible Nazi comic edits.
I don't use pickup lines. I don't run game or any of that. When I see a beautiful woman, I demurely ejaculate in my pants and go home. My mom's here somehow. I don't know why she's here. I have to go deal with this.
Oh.
Go deal with your mom.
Hope everything's okay.
Alright. Take care.
See, the drill tweet I was thinking of when I saw this vehicle was the one where he did the other day about hopping on his bike and peeling off in a cloud of smoke. And
It's unclear what trick he was trying to do.
No, that's stolen Twitter valor. That was a different person. It's unclear what I was attempting.
smoke clears, and there's my dead body just laying there.
Yeah. And they're completely dead on the pavement.
Can hear Beat in the background describing to him, oh, his friend is desperately trying to build a tricycle wrong, and like he really should get back and help him out. You don't understand. He doesn't understand physics at all.
Zelda physics, the most important physics.
Alrighty, we are going to shove an eyeball in and call it a day.
I mean, if you insist.
We're going to see what this grand reward is. Here, let me help you out, buddy. I can't help but notice you're missing an eyeball.
I wonder how much delay the stream has.
You can always hit refresh. I
I'm-
know you don't
I'm-
want to
I'm
miss a
typing it-
second of my tricycle building.
I'm typing it through my TV.
There's
Yeah,
probably a
same
slight
here.
delay.
Oh, okay. I guess a heart container. I mean, that's cool. I mean, I've gotten these for other reasons, but I guess I'll take it. Whee! I just wanted a dude to sell me things.
He will. Talk to him.
I take it you have encountered my brethren. They've already given you my spiel. Oh, that's cute. I guess I can buy my old clothes from him. And I already have one. It's like I used to wear this same shirt, you know, but you know, I kind of lost it when I lost my arm for some bizarre reason.
You got the new one yet?
I think Ganon puked on me. I mean, I could. I know where it is.
I got it.
How is it?
I mean, it's not too bad. I don't like the upgrade material because it's you need the Silent Princess flowers and scales of the Light Dragon.
Well, what an odd coincidence that those two things would go together.
Yes,
Weird. Really
but I
weird.
don't
I'm
feel
back
right.
now.
I don't feel right harvesting scales from the Light
Mr.
Dragon.
Bob
Yeah,
figured
I
out that his
agree.
car, why his car isn't driving yet?
Yeah, he's finished up the quest.
Oh, okay, cool. Did he take the heart or stamina?
I took the heart.
Art.
Howard.
I always take the heart.
Howard.
I mean, I could be like trading them with the one death statue or whatever's going on there.
The horn statue, yeah. Or yeah, but you wouldn't have to if you weren't a coward.
Well, I mean, that's fair.
Thank you.
All right, let's see here. We're gonna get over to blue. Looks like I'm gonna
Bless
have
you.
to go down. No, there's a mine down there. Actually, come to think of it, did I loot this mine? Oh, only one way to find out. Nope. Get my loot on.
Yeah, so I'm
Oh,
real
cool.
significantly ahead of you, Bob.
Yes, but I've now completed an outfit, so that's cool.
Oh, nice. Cool, minor set. Yeah, good outfit. Although, definitely, like, of all of the, wow, this outfit's a sex things, I'd say that's, like, at the top of the list.
Wow.
Like,
that is a
like,
bold
okay,
statement in this game.
Like, the Frostbite set is literally just Link in a glamorous, like, evening gown. This one's a gimp suit. There's no, like, getting around it. That is a gimp suit.
I mean, I just do not understand why the mining suit had to have like a goat head.
Yeah, I think it's got like going for like gas mask energy.
Oh, yes, that's its own separate fetish.
Yes, exactly. See, like I said, that one is above all others is a sex thing.
I just like the idea of that Link finds in a treasure chest this suit that's got light bulbs strapped to it all over the place.
Yeah, and it's just like, well,
Like, just fire this
it's
up.
dark. It's dark here.
Like, this must have really come in handy for those miners. Looks like I'm gonna have to go up.
Well, like but like at this point in the game, my primary goal is just running around doing stuff that I feel I should do before I go and face the final boss.
Did you ever get that wife guy to be happy?
There are two unhappy wife guys in the game. The Zora wife guy you can make happy. The wife guy locked in Gerudo Town jail you cannot make happy, and that kills me.
I will. I'm gonna try to
absolutely
make.
kills me.
I'm going to try to find a way to add a sub story to my game where you make a wife guy happy.
I mean, wife guys
It's a
are
coveted meat
notoriously
audience.
easy to make
Find a
happy.
way.
Where you gotta reunite a wife guy at his wife or whatever. Yeah.
There you go.
Coveted meat
Whatever these wife guys are out going on about all the time.
Their wives.
Oh yeah, those. Oh, that makes
That.
sense. This is all coming together.
It's all starting to make sense now.
Get the team on this. I think we might have cracked the egg. Jump.
I do love how every time you come back to like I guess the main base of operations in the game, there will be more people there from like whatever regional area you've solved.
Yes. That.
So like when you finish Gerudo Town, all of a sudden there's like just a squadron of Gerudo there, just being like, yeah, no, we're here to kick in.
Yeah, we're helping
You
out.
helped us out, we're here to help. Even
Princess
some
says she
Zora
can't
show up,
come,
which is
but
weird
rest
because
of
they
your
don't typically show up in places where there's not tons of water.
They're making exceptions just for Link.
Yep.
may have been ill-advised. But I brought food, so I'm going to do it.
Oh, I've done a lot more shrines than you, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
What's your shrine count, Genie?
Big flexing.
Oh, I don't even know. But I got,
I
like-
don't know either, but like I'm on my second row of hearts, so
Yeah,
a
no,
lot.
I'm
I'm
just...
almost on my second row, and I've gotten 2 full bars of stamina.
Oh yeah, so yeah, you're pretty, you're all kitted out. You are ready to you are ready to walk unblinkingly into the sun and just tank it.
Yeah, no, I keep uncovering the shrines, but I have not been solving them because I do that while I'm doing other things.
That's fair. It's a good way to play it, honestly.
Yeah, I got a bunch.
I mean, because the shrines are just such little self-contained challenges. I enjoy just kind of like... Because definitely when I'm trying to get... I was doing every shrine as I found them. But I definitely found, like, when I was, like, trying to get somewhere... And then I would stop at a shrine and it's like, oh, this will be simple. And then it's like an hour later. And it's like, maybe I could just focus on one goal to begin with.
This is entirely unrelated, but I'm using like the No More Heroes like 1 and 2 soundtracks as like placeholder music for my game, and God, they make the title for No More Heroes 2 goes so hard. It's like a title, like
Oh yeah, no, No More Heroes, my games have incredible music on the whole.
even when they switch composer, Travis Strikes Again, it's still like pretty baller all around. I like BB's stuff they did for that.
Yeah, it's good. It is getting close to. It's 10:30 now. I have to get up at 6 tomorrow, so I will probably duck out before much later.
That is probably a good idea.
Yeah.
We do not want to cause you physical harm for participating in streams.
I don't think I could be physically harmed by that. I'm not going straight to bed. I just have like, I need to get something resembling like the sort of like ghostly semblance of exercise, probably just a long walk, and then, get ready for bed and stuff. So I most likely will excuse myself from the chat. Thank you so much for having me. I always enjoy this.
Enjoy your walk.
I'm so glad
that
you managed to make the statue happy, because the statues are good friends.
We do our
Space
best.
skeleton.
All right, have a great night,
Have a
all.
good night, Pete.
Have a good
Maybe.
one.
Peace.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna dip after I get to my orb here. I'm trying.
You said you were going to be done a while ago, so.
I thought you were going to be done after you talked to the statue.
I mean, we
Yeah, I'm
usually
not
aim
sure
for
I
like
believe you.
11-ish.
Like I say, I'm not sure I believe you.
I
I've
mean,
done
this is
69
definitely
shrines.
one of those games where you just constantly
Nice.
are finding new tasks to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm
69
doing-
shrines, 68 Korok seeds.
Get one more
15.
Korok seed, do it.
Yeah, I know.
Nice.
And 15 of the lower light roots.
Yeah, I remember one there was one night I was playing, and it was already like 1 in the morning, and it's like, okay, I should go to sleep because I have to work tomorrow. But I just found this cave. I'm just going to explore this cave and be done for the night. And that cave was sprawling for miles and miles. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, this is definitely a game where you literally never have any concept of whether or not something's going to be 5 minutes or 5 hours. Like, just completely, there was definitely one treasure that, like, it was marked on my map, and it was like, just go to this place, and you'll get a treasure, and that'll be that, and it's like, okay, yeah, sure. And, yeah, it was absolutely, like, 5 hours. Oh, son of a bitch. Is this going to be on the other shore? Concern. Is there like a bridge on this side? Should have really looked at my overworld map before I came here. There might be a land bridge over me. shot an arrow in the sky. Stalactites, eh? Oh good, I just saw another orb that I will one day go to. They know what they're doing with this game. Just constantly giving me like positive reinforcement and being like, oh, you could get another cookie if you just go over there. Just over and over again. Pretty sure I'm screwed on this one. I probably have to come from the other direction because of the river. But I will give it a shot. So did everybody have their burritos today?
I did.
Yes.
I made a breakfast taco.
I'll allow it.
I mean, that does sound like it's on point, at least. Like, I'm not gonna lie. And I am somebody who's quite fond of, like, breakfast items that should not be breakfast items. But, God damn it, I hit the wrong button. Threw Link off of a tree.
I can't wait to see this.
It's okay, he was fine. Just a little frazzled from the event. Okay, take two. But yes, I'm a fan of breakfast pizza and breakfast sushi and obviously breakfast tacos.
I've never heard of breakfast sushi.
Okay, follow my recipe here. It's like normal sushi, but you eat it before 10 a.m.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever had the capacity or opportunity to do that.
So that's not breakfast. That's sushi for breakfast. Which so like a breakfast taco, it's like they're clearly
There's like
eggs
breakfast
and...
ingredients in there.
Yeah.
What, you've never had an egg in sushi?
Okay, fine. I'll let you buy on a technicality.
Okay, let's see if I can get back to that area where there seems to be a bridge.
Kimi wa naze, Kimi wa naze.
I am really, really behind because I just saw you fucking Geronimo off the tree.
You and your hooking things up to TVs. Geronimo. I like the fact that we've done 2 different streams of Breath of the Wild at very different points where I am in the game, and both streams were predominantly just me hanging out in the dark.
Where you belong.
Rude, but okay.
It was open, I took it.
I always wonder where the previous weapons came from in the game, because I've got a boulder hammer here, and just straight up, it is a rock on a torch. Like, let's call a spade here. Oh, hey guys, I didn't realize you guys saw me.
There were absolutely no other sticks around.
Pretty much.
It's like, fuck it.
I think I just, like, walloped a rock as somebody threw it at me. I don't think I've done that before. So I'm moderately proud of myself. I don't remember if that moblin I shot with a bomb arrow is dead or not. Well, I'll find out eventually. Sometimes I just have to use up weapons. Like, I know it's just going to be sitting in my inventory forever if I don't use it.
Yeah, I think I have a stick attached to a Korok leaf that I'm just waiting for the next time I need some wind.
Yeah, no, that is a definite problem, and I had that problem. Can I kill that guy? Oh, I guess he went over a cliff. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, I got hit by a moblin pretty hard, but I survived, so hooray for our side. Like, see what we were talking about easily distracted while trying to focus on one goal.
Yeah, that's the whole point of this game, is to easily distract you while you're trying to do something.
I like the idea that that's the point of the game. Like, it's some sort of ADD challenge. Link, you have to rescue Princess Zelda within the hour. Well, let's just give up now. Yeah, I thought it would be interesting if Breath of the Wild had like a coded time limit in it, where just Zelda eventually was like, yeah, remember how I told you I was running out of time? Well, that wasn't a lie. Ganon's taking over now. Thanks for just taking your time there, buddy. Ooh, a cave. Maybe this will get me where I need to go. Please, watch me crush rocks for a living. We pretty much evolved in a society so we wouldn't have to watch this kind of thing, and here we are.
No, but now it's it's being done intentionally.
Yes. In a way that would make absolutely no sense to an actual miner, as I am definitely doing the dig up stupid thing. Just crushing rocks over my head and feeling no repercussions. Oh. Fucking fine, I'll use a bomb arrow. Destroyed my only light source. I meant to do that. Okay, I guess this doesn't go anywhere, but I got like 10,000 pieces of Zonanites. Fine.
You have a lot of zonite.
Wow.
Well, I wonder if this
Alright, folks. It's getting late. I'm calling it tonight.
Alright.
Okay.
Have a
That's
good one.
Spongy.
There you go.
Is that an actual top to this area? I'll take
Yeah,
it.
there was a big tournament this past weekend. So the people who run the Guilty Gear Tuesdays aren't running it today. So
So we don't even have an alternative after the stream. And like I said, next week I would like to do Street Fighter 6 because Street Fighter 6.
Hopefully I'll be able to afford it, but I got kind of some expenses coming up, so who can say?
Oh, it sucks.
Sorry.
No,
Just wanted to
you
make
don't have
sure
to
that you knew about
apologize.
that.
It sucks for you, man. That was not a, oh, that sucks. We were planning on having so much fun together. That was, oh, I'm sorry to hear that's going on for you.
I mean, it's life.
Fair
Gotta
enough.
pay the piper. I took a vacation.
That's how they get you.
Well, I hope you enjoyed your vacation.
I did. It was a great time with you.
Yay.
Good friend, Scrub.
Nobody's evil twin at all.
Never.
Are you going to retract your slander on the
No.
Twitters?
Let's not go
You
that
have
far.
to watch the stream to hear the retraction.
Yeah. Mistakes were made. Just go all the way up, but what is the deal here? I love when the game gives you like a clear goal and makes it impossible to get there. I guess this is impossible. I feel like it... Oh, I'm gonna... Oh, you know what I can actually do, just to be a jerk? Game's gonna play dirty. I'll put down a travel medallion, and then I can fly on back.
Oh yeah, I have to get that repaired or whatever.
Yeah, you gotta deal with Goggle Robbie for that.
Damn you, Goggle Bob.
Gagathon.
I think I might actually be able to do this, it looks like. Some level. Alright. Yes, I am going to make it. Didn't even need to cheat my travel medallion or anything. I believed in myself and I achieved my goal. Judicakar Light Route. Alright, well that's going to be our closing point for the night as the Light Route is activated. So, thank you everyone who came and like eventually gave up. Oh wait, did nobody ever commented in the chat at all? Somebody do that because I was using a slightly different method.
No one did it. No one checked.
They saw that banner and noped out.
God damn it.
Well earned.
I knew this. So, somebody go say something in the chat just so I can make sure that part's working. Somebody usually says, okay, there we go. Somebody said something.
It was me.
Yay, I'm proud of you.
Oh, you asked.
But, okay, very good. All right, now I'm officially calling it a stream. Everybody have a good night.
Good night, sweet prince.